स्पर्धा परीक्षेच्या तयारीसाठी महाराष्ट्रातील सर्वोत्तम ऑनलाईन प्लॅटफॉर्म ज्ञानदीप अकॅडमी पुणे. महाराष्ट्रातील सर्वोत्कृष्ट शिक्षकांचे व्हिडिओ लेक्चर्स, PDF स्वरूपात नोट्स व प्रश्नपत्रिका उपलब्ध, तेही अगदी माफक फीसमध्ये. बॅच जॉईन करण्यासाठी आजच गुगल प्ले स्टोअरवरून ज्ञानदीप अकॅडमीचे ॲप डाउनलोड करा. अधिक माहितीसाठी संपर्क करा 95 11 28 04 65.
Hello friends, welcome you all to daily answer writing challenge for UPSC mains. Today's date is 23rd of January 2021. Today's questions. First question: the United States rejoining the World Health Organization will further strengthen multilateralism. Elaborate on the importance of WHO in the changing global dynamics and the role played by it. Now see, ostensibly it might appear to you that this question is very simple. You might feel that you have been asked what is multilateralism and you have been asked to write about the role of WHO. The most common mistake committed by everyone, they just write down role of World Health Organization. My dear students, here they have not asked you what is role of World Health Organization. So let's go what could be the answer. So first thing, what is locus? World Health Organization and multilateralism is the locus. So out of 250 words, first 50 words must be spent on explaining what is multilateralism in current scenario and how this multilateralism is being strengthened, developed by World Health Organization, or how World Health Organization act as a keystone in multilateralism. This is the first part you have to explain. Then what is focus? You have to explain the role of World Health Organization, or you have to explain effectiveness of World Health Organization in changing global dynamics and expected role that could be played by World Health Organization. Remember, the focus of the answer must be written in such a way that you are able to score good marks. Just merely writing the role played by World Health Organization or merely writing what is the significance of World Health Organization will not give you marks. You have to start with prioritized point. You have to write the specific answers for the question. So what you have to write? You have to write role of World Health Organization about medicines, vaccines, patents related to medicine, generic medicine. You have to talk about recent pandemics. You have to talk about women, children, war-torn countries. Then you have to talk about going beyond mandate. You have to talk about distressed section, how World Health Organization is going beyond multilateralism and how it should go, how it is going, how it should go, what could be the possible ideal role that could be played by World Health Organization must be discussed, and finally conclusion. Always think how your answer could be made more and more effective. The points or the important dimensions I am discussing over here must be taken into consideration to write your answers. Take that point and search points from the internet and make very good notes. I personally feel if you follow all these 4 questions every day, I personally feel you will get a very good score in this particular examination. The next question. All politics is a struggle for power. The ultimate kind of power is violence. Analyze the statement considering the historical perspective and in the recent times. Now here in this case, straight away you have to explain the chain of event going through politics, power and violence, and how this again violence will lead to politics, again to power, and again to the violence. So how this is a self-perpetuating cycle, how this is a chain reaction, you have to keep on explaining. These kinds of answers demand a very good language. These answers demand very good examples. These answers require articulation of your thought, and most important, these kinds of answers demands your innovative thinking, and this could be developed only through more and more reading. So this is first part. Now various examples, like examples from the Indian freedom struggle, examples from Nelson Mandela, examples from we can say American freedom of struggle, or any example of dictators like Muammar Gaddafi, or it is Iraq, or it is North Korea, any example, or it could be example of China. All these examples can be used to elaborate on your answer. So this is a straightforward question. Coming to question number 3. Enumerate the causes behind India's problem of e-waste management and discuss how central monitoring and producer's responsibility will help in effective management. Now, the most common mistake that you would commit is you keep on writing about e-waste. You might start your answer with what is e-waste, how it is generated, how much it is generated, why it is generated, why it is spreading more and more, what are the problems related with e-waste. You are going to write all these things which are irrelevant, which are unnecessary, which are not asked in the examination, right? Many times I say to the student that read question at least 2 to 3 times before starting the answer. Okay, remember, first thing you should know what is locus. Locus is not about e-waste. Locus is about management of e-waste. Now you have to write why there is failure in management of e-waste. It is not about production of e-waste. It is about whatever e-waste that has been produced, why there is failure in managing e-waste properly, what are the various failures. So this is first part of your answer. This is first part of your locus. What are the failures in management of e-waste? Then focus how this e-waste management can be managed very properly with central monitoring from center, state, single monitoring system, and with producer's responsibility, that is responsibility will lie upon the people who are responsible for generation of e-waste. It means this first part must be given 75 words, that is locus should be given for 75 words, and the second part it also be given 75 words. Remember this thing, you have to write your answer in this manner. Clear? Remember what is being asked in the examination. Writing just only simpler question is not going to give you good marks. Question number 4. Elaborate the role of Subhash Chandra Bose in India's struggle for independence. Why it has been asked? There is a reference of it is Netaji's 125th birth anniversary, and you can expect question in mains this year definitely. So prepare this topic on Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose very thoroughly. Do not unnecessarily put factual data, and what should be the flow of your answer? Explain or take every important work of Subhash Chandra Bose and explain its significance from the perspective of India's struggle for independence. Just only enlisting the functions of Subhash Chandra Bose will not give you marks. Putting the things in just factual manner will not give you mark. You have to explain the significance and the importance of every function of Subhash Chandra Bose from the perspective of India's freedom struggle. If you are able to write answers in this manner, I personally feel you will definitely clear this examination. You might feel that I am not giving data, but my dear friends, it is your duty to collect the data. My duty is to just give you direction, and always think that everyone is going to write the same answer. How to make your answer unique and innovative should be your first preference, should be your first choice. So that's all from my side. Thank you very much. We'll meet soon for the next answer writing session. That's all from my side. Thank you very much. Have a good day.
स्पर्धा परीक्षेच्या तयारीसाठी महाराष्ट्रातील सर्वोत्तम ऑनलाईन प्लॅटफॉर्म ज्ञानदीप अकॅडमी पुणे. महाराष्ट्रातील सर्वोत्कृष्ट शिक्षकांचे व्हिडिओ लेक्चर्स, PDF स्वरूपात नोट्स व प्रश्नपत्रिका उपलब्ध, तेही अगदी माफक फीसमध्ये. बॅच जॉईन करण्यासाठी आजच Google Play Store वरून ज्ञानदीप अकॅडमीचे ॲप डाउनलोड करा. अधिक माहितीसाठी संपर्क करा 95 11 28 04 65.